The VolQuest 2-Minute Drill is brought to you by Craven Wings.
Craven Wings 2-Minute Drill here on this Tuesday. Don't forget, tomorrow's Wing Ding Wednesday. That's at all three locations, Choteau, Maryville, the new location at Foothills Mall, and of course Seymour. Brent, you listed Alex Golesh today. He did not like the notion that Georgia's got the blueprint for the offense, that the jig is up on Tennessee's offense. Just say, hey, they were the better team on that day. They outcoached us. Their players outplayed our players. If we played again, I think it could have the chance to be different. It's not like boasting that Tennessee's going to win the next matchup.
Right.
Just said every game, every day is different.
Yeah, and the idea that they were completely throttled and Tennessee had no answers, or they were out-schemed or caught off guard by what Georgia did is simply not the case. I think Alex Golesh feels like Georgia did a lot of the same things they did a year ago. They probably simplified a few things, and stoppages in play allowed them to substitute some more early in the game, which probably helped them. And Tennessee missed opportunities when they had some early opportunities, particularly with those two big deep shots. You talk about the one to Jalen Hyatt, and you had one to Brew McCoy as well, that both could have very easily been touchdowns.
Yeah, much like the tweets about the crowd noise and how ineffective Sanford Stadium has been over the years, and Tennessee being number one, all that stuff was motivation last week. I expect Golesh to use some of that stuff as a motivation for him personally this week. It wouldn't shock me at all if you try to see him hang as many as he can early on Missouri.
Well, they certainly want to go out and play well. And I want to say this too. Alex Golesh was very complimentary of Georgia. He was not standing up there saying, well, we were the only reason, it was all us. I mean, he was very complimentary and credited Georgia, but was quick to point out, we did a lot of things wrong. Not that the scheme doesn't work. It was our mistakes that exasperated a lot of the problems that Tennessee had on Saturday.
When you flip it to the defensive side of the ball, Tim Banks really pleased with what his defense got accomplished Saturday. Wasn't happy with the few chunk plays because really Tennessee hadn't been big played that much this year. I mean, the misfit run at Pitt, it goes for 85 yards or whatever. But other than that, I mean, it's been, people have had to drive the length of the field on them. But acknowledge, hey, we got a lot of positive things done Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, they did. I mean, this linebacker group's playing well. I think they're starting to settle in the secondary. I think they like Turnage. I think they like Slaughter. I think they'll stay there. Christian Charles may play some, but I do think they like where they are there. Defensively up front, they've been good against the run. Once you get out of the first 5 or 6 run plays on Saturday, they did a good job. They just gave up those chunk plays that cost them 3 touchdowns. But if you'd have told a Tennessee fan going into that game, Georgia's going to score 29 points. 27 points, excuse me.
And Bowers is going to get 29 yards receiving.
And Tennessee would have said, okay, Tennessee wins. And I think within the program there's acknowledgement that the defense did everything they needed to do to give Tennessee an ample opportunity to win, but the offense didn't execute the way that they needed to. And so there's a lot of continued growth out of Tim Banks' group, and there's a lot of people to credit to that, some seniors who are going to say goodbye on Saturday.
That's right, and everybody kind of handles things differently. Trayvon Flowers talked about the emotions on Saturday. His mom's handling the ticket situation. A lot of people trying to come in from Georgia. Jerome Carvin, the other side, kind of like smiling, saying, I hope I'm not emotional, like this is a time to be happy, reflect on the journey I've had, and go out there and play one last time at Neyland.
Yeah, it affects everybody different. And some guys think it's going to affect them one way and it affects them different on game day. You never know. Jerome Carver's played a ton of football here. All those guys should be really proud of where this program is right now, their commitment. Alex Golesh pointing it out today, and so is Tim Banks, just how locked in they are to go back to work. They want to finish this thing the right way. They don't want to be any kind of further disappointment here after the Georgia loss. So they've been really impressed with the way this team has gone about their business through 2 days. Big day tomorrow to finish up kind of their preparations and put a bow tie on the end of the week against an interesting Missouri team. Struggles to score, but defensively really, really pesky.
He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price for the Craven Wings 2-Minute Drill.
When you're craving wings, it's got to be Craven Wings. Online at cravenwings.com.